Welcome everyone. Thank you so much for joining me. If you're new here or if you haven't done so yet, make sure to hit the subscribe button right down below the video as it's totally free to do so, and I'm back every single day to share with you very important information just like what we're going to cover in this video right here, as well as all of the latest updates that we continue to get each and every day on all of this information that is going down right now regarding the stimulus package, as well as all of these other stimulus provisions and proposals out there to help out millions of low-income and fixed-income beneficiaries. So thanks again for your support. I really appreciate it. Subscribe right down below and share this video with your friends, family, and social media, as we want to help out more people and make sure that they are aware of what could be coming as a result of what we're going to talk about right here. All right, thank you. I really appreciate it. Let's get into it and talk about it. So just a few days ago, I was out in a video talking about this anywhere between $600 and $1,000 focused on Social Security and Medicare beneficiaries that would be sent out in 2022 as a result of going out to buy new Medicare benefits. Well, at the time, we didn't have a whole lot of new information. I brought you those videos right off the press as the information was released hot off the press, and I was saying, hey, senior Senate Democrats are thinking about sending out millions upon millions of beneficiaries anywhere between $600 and $1,000 in 2022 so that you can spend that money on Medicare benefits. Well, that's about what we knew at that time. However, we have some new and better information on all of this. Let's get into it and talk about this because this is actually good and we do have some new developments. All right, so rather than it just being a flat $600 to $1,000, we now know that Bernie Sanders wants to send out $1,000. Okay, sweet. So we had the two prices there, anywhere in between, and we got Bernie Sanders to go with the higher amount, $1,000. So he is in support of $1,000 being sent out to literally tens of millions of beneficiaries going forward in 2022. Now, initially, we thought they wanted to send this money out so that you could go out and pay for Medicare benefits. At the time, it seemed a little bit confusing. Like, what do you mean by this? Give us $1,000 so we can pay for Medicare benefits? Would that be like in exchange of them taking out of the monthly benefit, or how would they actually do this? Well, at the time, we didn't have a whole lot of information, but now we do have a little bit more information on this in regards to this $1,000 and what they mean by Medicare benefits. So basically, Bernie Sanders was out basically saying, let's make it $1,000 right away so that people can go out and use this money to go to the dentist if they need to do so. So essentially, his statement was basically saying, take the $1,000. If you can't afford to go to the dentist, take the money and go to the dentist. So I'm not sure. Again, we don't know the full details on this fully quite yet, but we are starting to get all the pieces of the puzzle that are starting to come together on this thing, and we're starting to realize that maybe it's just going to be a voucher, as in like a stimulus check kind of thing, where you can take this money and essentially go and spend it on other like healthcare services, maybe like hearing, dental, or vision, or in this case, Bernie Sanders was specifically talking about dental coverages. So not quite sure how this is going to be implemented, whether it's going to be in the form of a check, maybe a direct deposit, maybe it'll be some kind of like prepaid card where you can go and actually spend it at like a dental office to get your teeth cleaned or fixed, or honestly, I don't even really know. Things like that. So we're not really sure all the full details, but we do know that Bernie Sanders does want $1,000, and they're talking about sending it out so people can go to the dentist. Now, here's one thing. Now, again, that's just the example that Bernie Sanders gave. All right, so here's one more thing. In this next stimulus package, we do know that there is Medicare expansion in there, right? So they want to expand Medicare to include hearing, dental, and vision coverage. But one thing they didn't tell us quite yet, because this isn't out there in the mainstream media, but I have found it with all the research that I do, they want to implement vision coverage in 2022. Hearing coverage in 2023, and dental coverage, yeah, you guessed it, in 2028. Nope, not 2024. No, sorry, 2028. Yeah, that's a long time from now. So, even though that they want to expand Medicare and it all sounds fine and dandy and it sounds nice and good and we can get hearing, dental, and vision coverage, technically, vision coverage would be the only one of these that would actually be kicking in 2022. Hearing coverage would kick in 2023, and dental, yeah, that'd be out about 7 years from now. So yeah, that's a little bit of a problem considering we looked at this thing thinking, wow, that'd be great, right? In 2022, we could go out and get some hearing, dental, and vision coverage right there as a result of our Medicare coverages. But no, unfortunately, that's not quite the case. So this is what leads us to this whole idea behind these $1,000 vouchers for Social Security beneficiaries and ultimately Medicare beneficiaries to go out and ultimately pay for other like healthcare services like dental vision and or hearing coverages, things like this. So that's where this whole voucher is coming from. Now again, Ron Wyden, who is another very influential person right there in Congress, is once again in conjunction with all of this $1,000 voucher. He's basically coming out saying, yep, let's get this thing done and we're going to work and get this thing implemented as quickly as possible. So again, they want to add this into this next stimulus package. Well, that'd kind of be a good thing, right? But I guess my main question would be, how is this whole $1,000 payment actually going to arrive to the people? Is it going to arrive as a cash payment into your bank account? Is it going to arrive as a prepaid debit card? How is it actually going to arrive? Is it going to arrive like as a voucher on your Medicare benefits, as in your Medicare would still be sitting there, but yet you have like a voucher attached to it? Whereas maybe you go to the dentist and say, hey, bill it to Medicare. And then they bill it to Medicare, and it just hits against the voucher. I'm not really sure. They have not specified that, but maybe all of us could hope for, maybe it comes as a little cash payment, right? I'm kind of anticipating it's probably not going to be a cash payment because if it's meant for things like dental services or hearing or vision services, and we go out and decide to buy a bunch of groceries with it or go out and pay for our car insurance with it, they're probably not going to like that, right? Especially if it is meant for healthcare services and then we buy other stuff with it. I'm guessing that's not going to be a very good idea. So that's why I anticipate it's probably going to be some kind of voucher or some kind of prepaid card that can only be used for medical services. Hearing, dental, vision, things like this, right? But they have not specified that yet in any way. In fact, they probably don't even know how they want to issue it out to us quite yet. But I'm guessing it's probably going to be something along the lines of maybe like a prepaid card, something like that. So either way, a new update, but either way, the cool thing about this is just the other day we were talking about $600 to $1,000, but now we know Bernie Sanders wants $1,000. So I guess the more the better, regardless, even if it's for medical services. I feel like $1,000 could be certainly probably, well, it gets you close anyway. The dentist it's a very expensive service, right? Many of us understand that. But either way, it at least gets us pretty close to maybe a checkup, maybe some cavities filled, things like this. I'm not really sure. Maybe a crown. I think a crown is like $1,200, something like that. It'd get us close anyway, right? Unfortunately, it may not cover all of it, but hopefully it would cover the majority of the services, if anything like that. But either way, all of us know that additional money is needed. And I get it, it's not a stimulus check, but you know what? This would be above and beyond a stimulus check, and this would be just one more way that they could get money out to the low-income and fixed-income beneficiaries who need money so badly during this time. Now, ultimately, a stimulus check is what everybody needs right now, but again, even if this could be used for something else, medical services, if we could use it for that, and then when we finally do get a fourth stimulus check, if we could use that money to actually spend it on other things rather than the medical services that we need, I feel like it's still probably a pretty good deal, right? So hope that all makes sense. But either way, I wanted to bring you the latest updates and let you know what Bernie Sanders is saying right now in regards to this $1,000 voucher for Medicare beneficiaries. So hope this helps you out. Make sure to subscribe right down below the video. It's totally free to do so, and I am here for you every single day to help you out in any way that I can through these videos. Thank you so much for your support. Please feel free to share this one with your friends, family, and social media so I can be here for everybody on a daily basis, helping you out with everything going on. Hope it helps you. Thanks again. Subscribe. Check out some other videos here on the channel. And of course, I will see you in the next one a little bit later, and I will watch all this very closely and let you know what is happening as we get those details. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you.